This is not your typical river cruise ships. I've toured dozens of river cruise ships, personally sailed on river cruise lines like Viking River Cruise, Ama Waterways, and Avalon, but this is something different. This is brand new S.S. Emilie by Uniworld's boutique river cruises, just launched in 2026, and I was one of the first to see it in real life during River Cruise Expo. And instead of feeling like a typical river cruise ships, this one feels like a floating piece of art. If you love the idea of traveling through Europe while surrounded by beauty, art, and thoughtful design, where every space feels intentional and every moment feels elevated, this video is for you. Hi, I am Oksana with Signature Travel Channel, and if you love river cruise reviews, travel tips, make sure to subscribe, because today we're stepping inside one of the most exciting newest ships in Europe in 2026, and the S.S. Emilie is truly a bold new expression of what river cruising can be. In this video, I'm taking you on a full tour of the stunning cruise ship as she sails the iconic Danube River. Uniworld Boutique River Cruises call it masterpiece on water, and honestly, that feels exactly right. The entire ship is inspired by Gustav Klimt, so instead of minimal design, you're surrounded by gold accents, rich texture, and flowing artistic details. Every space feels layered, intentional, and almost like you're walking through a living gallery. From dramatic lobby to the beautiful detailed restaurant to the staterooms, mosaic finishes, and everything feels connected like one continuous piece of art. And even the name has meaning. The ship named after Emilie Flöge, the subject and inspiration behind Gustav Klimt's famous painting The Kiss. She was not just his muse, but a designer, a creative force in her own right, and you can feel that spirit throughout the ship, bold, artistic, and effortlessly elegant with Viennese touch. And what I personally love about Uniworlds is their belief that the magic of travel lies in the detail. Uniworld worked closely with an amazing interior designer on this project, bringing an incredible level of detail into the materials and textures throughout the ship, from luxurious fabrics and custom upholstery to layered curtains with tassels and trims, so nothing feels mass-produced and everything feels carefully crafted. Even Klimt's influence shows up in subtle ways, patterns, artwork, and design elements throughout the ship. Now, in terms of size, the ship carries just 154 guests with a crew of 57, and that ratio makes a real difference because it creates a level of service that feels very personal and attentive, and only with 77 staterooms on board, the entire atmosphere remains calm and thoughtfully designed. Let's start on the Adele deck. As you step further into the ship, you'll arrive at Belvedere Lounge, really the heart of the onboard experience. The first thing you notice, floor-to-ceiling windows that completely open the space and connect you to the river. This is the space that naturally carries you throughout the day, starting in the morning where you might come in for coffee and sit quietly by the window, easing into the day, then transitioning into afternoon where it becomes a place to relax, have drink, read book, or simply enjoy the peaceful surroundings, and by the evening it transforms into a more lively yet still elegant setting with live music, cocktails, and conversation, always a soft, refined energy that Uniworld creates so well, never loud or overwhelming, but instead intimate, warm, and very inviting. There is also a smaller, more private lounge tucked behind the bar, just 12 seats area. Overlooking the front of the ship, it offers quieter space for guests, and on the fine days, the floor-to-ceiling windows can be opened to create an indoor-outdoor seating. What I love most about this space is how versatile it is. You can meet people, share stories, or simply find your own quiet corner and take it all in. And just outside, at the very front of the ship, there's an outdoor sitting area, one of the most special spots on board, especially when you're sailing into a destination. As we continue toward the back, the atmosphere shifts and we arrived at the Brocade Bar, a space tucked away in the aft of the ship that feels noticeably quieter, more intimate, and more relaxed compared to the openings of the lounge. One of the most beautiful elements here is the view, because instead of looking forward, you are looking back at the river, and just like everywhere else on board, there is a story in the details, including a vintage Singer sewing machine that pays tribute to Emilie Flöge and her work in fashion design, adding a unique, personal character to the space. Just outside, there is an outdoor sitting area allowing you to take drink into the open air and enjoy the river in a quieter and more private settings. Moving into the wellness area, we come to the fitness center with floor-to-ceiling windows, which is not large but very thoughtfully designed, offering everything you need to keep your routine. Even here, the design continues with a beautiful photograph of Emilie and Klimt, adding a personal and meaningful touch. Right next to it, you'll find the Serenity River Spa, which is truly a place to slow down, offering treatments like massaging and facials. Once again, the design plays an important role with mosaic-style tile work inspired by Klimt's signature patterns, blending gold tones, texture, and detail in every way that makes the spa feel like a natural extension to the ship rather than a separate area. Now let's go down to a thin deck and let's start right here in the lobby. What really defines the space is design, and right away you'll notice the centerpiece in the lobby that is floor-to-ceiling replica of one of the Gustav Klimt's portraits of Emilie Flöge, and it feels less like decoration and more like a statement, almost if she's present in the space, quietly watching over it and immediately connecting you to the story behind the ship. This is also where you'll find reception, your main point for anything you might need during your journey, whether it's question, assistance, or excursion details. Right next to the reception, you'll notice the cruise manager's desk and a 24-hour coffee and tea station. You can always come here and make coffee or grab tea whenever you like. Now moving into the dining experience, one of the most important parts of any river cruise. Here on board S.S. Emilie, Gustav's restaurant is where that experience truly comes to life. It feels elegant and refined, yet still comfortable and inviting, striking that perfect balance between classical European style and more modern, contemporary feel. One notable feature of the S.S. Emilie is the absence of a large central buffet dominating the space. Instead, the buffet is located in two separate areas at ends of the dining rooms, and for a la carte meals, it can be completely closed off behind floor-to-ceiling glass doors. Every meal here is thoughtfully prepared using fresh, locally sourced ingredients, with menus inspired by regions you're sailing through. So as your journey progresses along the river, the cuisine evolves with you, allowing you to experience flavors from Austria one day, Hungary the next, and Germany after that, all presented as a beautifully curated multi-course dining experience. And one of my favorite elements of this space is the large windows. As you sit here enjoying your meals, the scenery continues to change around you, creating a dining experience that feels dynamic, immersive, and just a little bit different every time. We now move down to the Danube deck, where you'll find one of the more intimate and special experiences on board. Here you'll find the private dining room, a space designed for those moments you want to make truly memorable. Whether you're celebrating an anniversary, birthday, milestone, or simply traveling with close friends or family, it offers a completely different atmosphere from the main restaurant. You'll enjoy a multi-course gourmet menu created by chefs paired with carefully selected wines that complement each course, though this experience does come an additional charge. And then there's those smaller practical details on board, like the guest laundry room where you can wash and refresh your clothes during the trip. Right nearby, you'll also find a small onboard shop perfect for picking up a simple souvenir to take home. And another important feature to mention is the elevator, which connects most of the main decks. Just keep in mind the elevator does not go all the way up to the sun deck. Now let's take a look at the staterooms on board, because this is where design, comfort, and service all come together in a very personal way. Starting at the very top, 412 square foot Grand Suite is the most luxurious accommodation on ship. It offers a spacious layout that feels more like a beautifully designed hotel suite than a traditional cruise cabin, complete with an elegant living area, refined finishes, and stunning river views that completely connect you to the journey outside. Inside, everything from the king-size bed to the marble bathroom with both a rain shower and soak-in tub. You'll also find thoughtful details like heated floor, plush robes, and high-end bath product. And what truly takes this experience to another level is the service. With full butler service included, you'll have help with unpacking, in-room breakfast if you prefer a quiet morning, and those small thoughtful touches throughout the day that make everything feel effortless and very personal. Guests who book Grand Suite can also connect it to enjoying Deluxe French Balcony cabin, creating a special 2-bedroom suite. Moving just below that, suites. measure 285 square feet, still offer a very spacious and beautiful curated experience with comfortable sitting area, elegant design details, and those large panoramic windows that bring in natural light and views of the river, creating a space that feels open, relaxing, and connected to the scenery around you, while continuing to include elevated service such as butler assistance, in-room coffee and tea, a stocked minibar, as small daily touches that makes the experience feel seamless from morning to evening. And then we come to the Deluxe French Balcony and French Balcony staterooms. On the S.S. Emilie, they are approximately 194 or 227 square feet and are some of the most popular choices on board, offering a wonderful balance of comfort, views, and value. You still get beautifully designed interiors, comfortable beds, and elegant bathrooms with high-end finishing, just in slightly more compact layout that feels both practical and inviting. Both staterooms are very similar, but there are a few key differences. The Deluxe French Balcony at 194 square feet is located on the Dell deck and is often in more desirable position on the higher decks, but offering better overall views. The French Balcony, ranging from 194 to 227 square feet, is located on the Athene deck. Both feature a large floor-to-ceiling panoramic window where the top portion opens to create the open-air balcony feel, and for many guests that becomes one of the most memorable parts of the entire experience. And finally, the classical staterooms are located on the lower deck and around 175 square feet. They offer a more compact space with windows positioned closer to the waterline. While you don't have the balcony here, you still enjoy the same level of comfort with beautiful bed, an elegant bathroom, and the same thoughtful design and amenities found throughout the ship. This makes them a great option for travelers who plan to spend more of their time exploring, enjoying the lounges, or out of excursions. These staterooms feature fixed windows that do not open, but innovative touch is the large mirror placed beneath each window, helping reflect light and create a brighter, more spacious feel. And what really stands out across all these categories is consistency, because no matter which stateroom you choose, you still feel the same level of design, quality, and attention to detail, and it never feels like you're missing out. It simply becomes a matter of how much space and service you want to enjoy during your journey. One of my favorite parts of any river cruise is the sun deck, because this is where the journey truly comes to life. The main highlight here is the open panoramic design that invites you to enjoy 360-degree views of the river, the cities, and surrounding nature. You've got open air seating, lounges, and shaded areas, all with uninterrupted views of Europe passing by. Now, I filmed this in March, so the weather didn't fully allow me to showcase it at its best, but just imagine sailing on the Danube River on a beautifully sunny day, gliding through the Vaha Valley, approaching Vienna, or arriving in Budapest. This is exactly where you want to be. So who is S.S. Emilie really perfect for? In my opinion, this ship is ideal for travelers who truly appreciate art, design, and those unique details that makes a space feel special. It is also a beautiful choice for celebrating meaningful moments, whether it's an anniversary, a milestone birthday, or simple trip that you've been dreaming about for a long time, because everything about this ship feels elevated, intentional, and memorable. At the same time, it's perfect for travelers who want a fully all-inclusive experience with very personalized service, where everything is taken care of and you can simply relax and enjoy the journey without thinking about the details. Now, if you compare to cruise lines like Viking, Ama Waterways, or Avalon, those ships tend to lean more toward clean, modern, or Scandinavian style, while the S.S. Emilie feels very different, with bold design, rich texture, artistic details, and that unmistakable influence of Gustav Klimt throughout the ship. And this is important to understand because this kind of design is very personal, and really that's the bigger question. Not just which ship is the best, but which river cruise experience fits your style, your personality, and kind of journey you want to have. If you're considering sailing the S.S. Emilie or any river cruise with Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, or even exploring other river cruise lines, I'd love to help you plan it and share my first-hand tips. That's exactly why I created a river cruise questionnaire, which you'll find in the description below. You can fill out as much or as little as you like, and I'll personally send you a few curated options that match what you're looking for, along with any available special completely complimentary. Or if you prefer, you can always reach out to me directly and I'll guide you through everything step by step. But if you love the idea of traveling through Europe surrounded by art, beauty, and thoughtful design, where every space feels intentional and every moment feels elevated, then SS Emilie might be exactly the ship you've been looking for. If you enjoyed this tour and want to see more river cruise ship tours, comparisons, and real travel experiences, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can find my contact details in the description below or visit signaturerivercruiseplanners.com. I'm Oksana, travel the signature way. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.